headed out on a bike ride. It is early Sunday morning and the first bike ride in a while. So there goes a squirrel. Check it out. Crazy dude. Anyway, meeting up with my buddy. We're gonna go on a bike ride. So I guess this could be considered training day one of the 300-mile bike ride. I'll tell you guys more about that I announced on the vlog a while back. But anyway, this is what's going on. So I am currently on my first training ride for my 300-mile bike ride to Mammoth, raising money. Morning. It's called the Nishizaki-Graham Tour at 395, and we're benefiting Movember, Live Strong, and I'm going to add another charity to it, and I will talk about that a little later. I just got to get approval from them, which is about 90% ready to go. Anyway, so right now I'm at 25 and a half miles, almost home. It's gonna be a 26-mile bike ride, and whew, it hurts today, but that's all right. It's the first one. You're gonna have to get ready for 300 miles. First day of that bike ride is gonna be about 70 miles. So I'll finish this one, eat some good breakfast, get on with my day. It's Sunday, it's my day off. I'm off tomorrow also. So I gotta catch up on a lot of stuff. All right, see you. Welcome to Cooking with Me. Maybe I'll add a vlog, a cooking vlog to my vlog. Cooking vlog segment to the vlog. We'll see. Anyway, I had awesome Carnitas Nachos last night. Picked them up from a local place, and I'm gonna recreate them because I am craving them again. And since I know how to cook, to my advantage that I can recreate this dish. So this is what is going down. I have a pork shoulder here. This pork shoulder is almost 7 pounds, has the bone in it, so I'm making a lot. Black pepper goes on top. A lot. Before we flip it over, we're going to salt it. So pork shoulder or pork butt comes from this area, the shoulder of the animal, even though sometimes they call it a pork butt. Before we flip it over, so I don't flip it over again, I'm going to add a little oil. And then add some oregano. Put that all up on it. Next is cumin, ground cumin. Alright, that's the part that had the fat on it. Now this is the meat part. So, I'm going to wash my hands so I can do this again. Alright, my hands are washed. So next, we're going to add orange juice. We're going to add orange juice and the oranges inside. Cut up onions. A jalapeno from my garden outside. And spread some garlic on there and set it. So here we go. Definitely have to wash my hands with soap after touching the jalapeno because Don't want to touch any body parts, eyes, nose, mouth, or go to the bathroom with jalapenos on my fingers. Did that one time when I was probably about 18, working at a restaurant. Never ever will I do it again. So that's it right there. Add the lid. For your slow cooker, I'm going to put mine on high because it's the afternoon and I want to be able to eat this tonight. So, Carnitas Nachos tonight. I'm going to probably go on a hike. Went on a bike ride this morning that I talked about. Probably going to go on a hike and just go get some fresh air. And when I come back, finish showing you how to put together these Carnitas Nachos. I'm about 3/4 of a mile into the Backbone Trail off Canaan, and it's totally awesome back here. First time I've ever been back here, and there are a couple switchbacks in the back, and now just cruising along the trail. That's what it looks like right here. You can see how everything's green. I thought it'd be a lot drier, but it's not. So there's a lot of lizards out here. Keeping an eye out for rattlesnakes, and also it's tarantula mating season right now, so keeping an eye out for that. But anyway, totally awesome out here. There is poison oak, poison ivy, I don't know which one, but it is poisonous, so I'm not touching it. I'm staying on the trail. I'm at the 2.25 mile mark, which I started my Garmin watch a little late, so I think I'm at the 2.5 mile mark because this says Backbone Trail, Canyon Trailhead. That's where I started, 2.5 miles. And on the back side of here, it says I made it to the Zuma Ridge Trail, Encino Canyon Road, 0.3 miles that way. Bush Drive 5.4 that way. So came up here on this big fire road right here and right here. So this is my turnaround point. I'm going to turn around and go back to where I started. I'm gonna get some water. I haven't had any water. It's actually heat from Hammer since I started, so pretty thirsty. So awesome trail. I'm definitely gonna come back and do this trail again, but next time I want to go on the other side that goes towards the Malibu Canyon. So it goes on the other side and it goes up to the highest point. I forget the name of it right now. It starts with a C, but anyway, it's 2:30 and I'm headed out to go back. It took me 44 minutes to get here. It'll take about another 45 minutes to get back. And totally awesome to be out here in nature. Need to do this more often. But just past mile 3 on my turnaround trip, and wanted to stop and talk to you about that rock right there. That one is Saddle Rock Peak, and there's a vineyard, there's a winery up there. And when I was in my early 20s, I was working at a restaurant called Le Cafe, and I wanted to do a wine dinner, so I approached them since they were in the backyard of the community I was at in Westlake Village. They're technically in Malibu, but we collaborated with them, and that was my first wine dinner I ever did. That was, say, my 20s, early 20s, for what I served, but I know I still have the menu in my portfolio. I should look it up, do a recreate menu. But anyway, Saddle Rock brings back some memories of doing that wine dinner and launching what was part of my career, an important part of my career, is doing wine dinners every month, and got me not to where I am, but it was a small part of being able to pair wine and food together. Alright, mile 4 update is I'm at 1 hour and 17 minutes. So I'm doing just under 20-minute miles. And I just came out of that canyon down there. Whew. It's kind of tough going uphill for about half a mile coming uphill. So between these trees, I don't know, it's probably hard to see, but that's where Malibu is. That's the ocean down there. Canyon Road, I can hear, is right here. So we're parallel Canyon Road, and I can see some power lines that parallel also. Hear the motorcycles and the cars. So 4 miles, I have about 1 1/4 to 1.5 miles left to go. Lap 4, 19:52. 19 minutes and 52 seconds. That's what that was. Mile is another 19, 20. So I have about half an hour to go before I reach my car. It's warm out here. This is gonna be really nice to do in the winter time. I am finished with my hike. Whew. That was a fun hike. I haven't done something like that in a long time. And I'm just gonna change my shoes, take my dusty trail running shoes off, and switch them with my regular shoes. And I'm gonna go get something to drink because I'm out. So I think that thing is a quart or something like that, 20 ounces. Went through all of it. It's pretty warm out today. Plus, I think I was still thirsty from the bike ride. So anyway, not bad to spend my Sunday this way. Now I can go back and check on my carnitas. So here we have that carnitas I was working on. Oh jeez. And I'm taking it out and putting it into my wok so I can fry it up. This is the big chunk of bone. And you can see it's fork tender. It's actually falling apart. Crazy falling apart. So put it in here and let it cool down, and then there's pieces of fat like that right there that I'm going to take out, and then I'm going to take these oranges out also. And then I don't think I'm going to add any oil to it because there's probably a bunch of oil in here, natural oil, that'll help fry it up so it'll get crispy. Alright, so here it is. It is frying up. It's actually not frying yet. All that juice in there needs to evaporate before it can actually fry. So I kept the juice in there to intensify it. Wish you could smell this. Look at those chunks of pork right there. That is going to be yummy, delicious carnitas. And then I have so much of it that I'll probably make tacos another night or give it away. Alright, so now we're going to check this out. See that brown spot right there? right there. That's what you want. That's the crispiness of the carnitas. It's basically frying itself, getting that caramelized color and flavor. So it's coming along. As you can see, there's not much liquid left. So now the fat that is there is definitely going to start frying this faster. We're going to get crispy bits. And that is what is delicious carnitas, those crispy bits. So next shot will be the carnitas nachos already done.